What the fuck? Again? I have to have a video like this a fucking again? Week 2, I got in a whole bunch of shit with fellow Eagles fans because I was ready to give up on the season after we got torn apart by Brandon Weeden. And then things started to look up and, hey, the team got to 3-3. And that's where it died. What the fuck did I just watch? I just wasted 3 hours of my day to watch Philadelphia get absolutely murdered by Detroit. By Detroit, a team that was 1-7 3 fucking weeks ago. 1-7 3 weeks ago, couldn't beat anybody. Yeah, they've beaten the Packers and the fucking Raiders since, but there is no way that they should have been able to do what they just did to us. This is ridiculous. I'm sorry. Call me a negative person, call me an asshole, whatever. I am sick of wasting my time every time the Eagles are on the TV to watch them get absolutely embarrassed like that. Started 2 weeks ago when we had the fucking Dolphins game. Up, big in the first quarter, and then we don't do fuck all the rest of the game. And we lose. We lose to a Dolphins team that we had shut down the entire fucking game. It's like I'm stuck in some repetitive nightmare. Every week I get really excited. I pick the Eagles. Hey, we're finally going to get the season turned around. I know it's not going to happen, but I think that, hey, maybe they'll prove me wrong. Maybe Chip Kelly will have learned how to fucking run this offense. And I'm wrong every single week. Why are we now in week 12 and he still has not learned that DeMarco Murray should not be running outside the tackles? When was the last time DeMarco Murray had success running outside the tackles? Never. Never. He never did that at Oklahoma. He never fucking did that in Dallas. But now that he's here in Philadelphia, Chip Kelly, because he's a genius, thinks that having DeMarco Murray, who's barely faster than me, running outside on off-tackle plays is a good idea. Are you nuts, Chip? Fuck's sake. You gotta be kidding me. Put your fucking ego aside. DeMarco Murray should not be running outside. I know that, so why the fuck don't you? Now that that's out of the way, like I said, 10 weeks ago, I sat in this very chair and said that the Eagles season was over. And people were telling me I was overreacting because it was only 2 games in. And yeah, we had a bad game against Dallas. And yeah, the second time around we went back and we beat Dallas. We just needed overtime to do it. But hey, a win's a win. We're now, 3 weeks later. What got us up to being competitive in that division has completely collapsed because we lost to Miami, a game that we should have won. We never even stood a chance against Tampa Bay. They just massacred us 45-17. Doug Martin almost breaks the rushing record. Jameis Winston throws for 500 yards. And then this, Detroit just did unholy things to us. It was 7-all. It was 7-all at one point. I thought the game was turning around the moment that Trey Burton got his first career catch and took it 30-something yards. And then we got the touchdown to Selleck. And after that, the offense just shit on itself. Just shit all over itself. Just killed any momentum we had. The defense wasn't covering anyone. Speaking of the defense, why wasn't Byron Maxwell covering Calvin Johnson? Can someone explain that to me? Why is the person we paid $60 million to this year, $60 million, more concerned about covering Golden Tate, Eric Ebron, and Lance Moore? I forgot Lance Moore was even in the league. He's more concerned about covering them, leaving Nolan Carroll, who's now out for the year with a broken ankle, and first-year man Eric Rowe, the converted safety, to cover Calvin Johnson. No wonder Calvin Johnson had 3 fucking touchdowns on us. Are you... Bill Davis, Chip Kelly, get your heads out of your ass. Why is Byron Maxwell shadowing like the least important players on their offense, leaving our other guys like Carroll, Jenkins, Rowe, EJ Biggers at one point? EJ Biggers was covering Calvin Johnson. What does that say about this team? The absolute ineptitude. I said it 10 weeks ago. I'll say it again. Fire Chip Kelly. Okay? Yes, technically we're still alive in the division race, but here's where that hope dies. Rest of the schedule. It is at the Patriots, at home against the Bills, at home against the Cardinals, at home against the Redskins, at the Giants. Loss, loss, blowout loss, loss, loss. That's 4-12. 4-12. That's a far cry from the 11-5, 10-6, 12-4 we were projected to get at the beginning of the year. That's an 8-game drop-off. 8 games. He took us from, he went 10-6 the first couple of years, or 9-7 and 10-6, whatever the fuck. What is, 10-6 first 2 years he was here. Now we've gone to 4-7. We're gonna lose out. We're gonna lose the last. Hang on. We will have lost the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna go from 4-4 down to 4-8. From 4-4 down to 4-12. Lose the last 8 games of the season. If Chip Kelly somehow loses 8 straight games and taking a playoff team and turning it into the shithole that it is now and keeps his fucking job, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. There was that Philly fan that wrote that letter to the Steelers talking about how he loves the great state of Pennsylvania, but man, Chip Kelly's fucked up Philadelphia so bad that he now is trying to see if the Steelers will accept him into their fan club. I'm not far off from doing that myself. This is fucking ridiculous. How is he still got the fucking team CEO? How is Jeff Lurie still going, oh, he's doing a bang-up job? Really? When was the last good player that he actually drafted? Jordan Hicks. And then who else? What has our rookie class done this year? Jordan Hicks had a couple good games, tore his pec. Eric Rowe barely sees the field. Nelson Aguilar has like 3 more catches than me. What is this? What am I watching on a week-to-week basis? It's like watching a junior varsity team try to face the 72 Dolphins every week. Getting fucking massacred. Next week we got the Patriots. They'll probably put up 60 on us. And Chip Kelly will go, well, we ran like 72 plays. Great. Did they accomplish anything? No, because 34 of them are going to be fucking handoffs to DeMarco Murray on the outside, where he's ineffective. I don't get it anymore. I don't get it. I seriously don't. This is like, of course this is happening to Philadelphia. I'm not from Philadelphia, but geez, I feel bad for fans that are like true blood Philadelphia fans all the way through. The Eagles are shit. The fucking 76ers haven't won a game this year and are now 0-16. The fucking Flyers haven't done anything. There's one other team I'm probably missing, but Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, the Phillies were shit this year. Jesus fucking Christ. What is this? Like, the University of Miami was getting so upset when Al Golden had them at like 5-2 or something like that before the Clemson game, and then they got destroyed by Clemson and he got fired. The Eagles in the last 2 games have been outscored 90-31. Yeah, 90-31. Dear Lord, like I said, I'm lost for words. I don't know what to even say anymore. We've got the guy we paid $60 million covering no names. Meanwhile, we're letting a safety who we decided out of Chip Kelly's own fucking infinite wisdom to move him to cornerback and put him up against Calvin Johnson, and he's probably mystified as to why that didn't work. Come on. It's like he's not even trying anymore. He's in a no-lose situation because Philly's either going to bring him back or he can say fuck it and go to USC or Texas or not Michigan or South Carolina or like he can go wherever the hell he wants. There's no losing for him. Hell, if Rich Rod ends up getting the job at South Carolina, he fits in perfectly in Arizona. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? The defense can't stop anyone now, despite, like, 3 weeks ago being statistically one of the best fucking defenses in the league. Now this. We got Sanchez doing fuck all. We got terrible play calling and utilization of DeMarco Murray. Hell, his first 6 carries, he had 1 yard. 6 carries. His first 7 carries, he had 1 yard. Then he broke it off for 19. How did he break it off for 19? He went between the tackles. Holy shit. He needs to be gone. He needs to be gone. There's no denying that. January 4th can't come fast enough because January 4th is when they tell him, hey, Chip, thanks, but no thanks. Pack your shit, get the fuck out. He's ruined this franchise. Whoever inherits this fucking job, this is going to be one of the least sought-after jobs in the entire NFL. Think about it. You're going to have to try to clean up what Chip Kelly just dismantled. 2 years ago, we had a pretty goddamn good offense, if you ask me. We had Nick Foles, who isn't a great quarterback, but is serviceable nonetheless. We had LaShawn McCoy, Deshaun Jackson. We had an offensive line that could clear lanes for LaShawn McCoy for days. We had a defense that knew what they were doing. Now we're sitting here. We got no Deshaun Jackson because Chip Kelly didn't get along with him. We got no LaShawn McCoy because Chip Kelly didn't get along with him. We got no Trent Cole because Chip Kelly didn't want him. No Todd Hermans, Chip Kelly didn't want him. No Evan Mathis, Chip Kelly didn't want him. No Brandon Boykin, Chip Kelly didn't want him. Am I missing something? Does Chip Kelly have a personal problem with winning at the next level? Because he seemed to love winning all the fucking time when he was at Oregon. Now he's here, and it's like, how badly can I fuck this franchise up? How badly can I fuck up? Oh, I know. I won't draft a single good player for 3 years, and I'll get rid of everyone who actually fucking contributes. And I'll throw money at Byron Maxwell, and Nolan Carroll, and E.J. Biggers, and we'll trade for Sam Bradford. Who wants Sam Bradford? Why didn't Thaddeus Lewis play today? Just fucking give up already. Thad Lewis needs to be playing the rest of the year. This is insanity. This is torture for actual diehard Eagles fans, and the rest of, and the Eagles haters are getting a massive kick out of this because, yeah, as a fan and as a, community of fans, no one talks more preseason shit than the Philadelphia Eagles. Why? Because we know that by the time January rolls around, we're either in it or we're gone. Now, we ain't even getting a goddamn sniff at it. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. I've said it before. I've said it again. I've been saying it for the last 12 weeks. 12 weeks I've been saying this. Chip Kelly needs to go. He needs to go now. Fuck waiting till the end of the year. He's got to go now. Because any coach, especially after the Miami game, especially after the Miami game, when you blow that big of a lead and your only response to how did you fuck up and end up losing that game is, well, we ran 88 plays, so we played well on offense. No, you didn't. You did not play well on offense. Running a certain amount of plays on offense does not mean you did well. Because I watched that game, and they did fuck all on half of those plays. I feel like a broken record because I've probably said the sentence fire Chip Kelly about 312 times in this video, but I'll say it a 313th. Fire Chip Kelly. Save the fucking Eagles.